I recently watched the Escaping Twin Flames documentary on Netflix, and man, what an interesting setup they have there. And what's also interesting is their website. As you can see here, it looks like it's very 2008, 2009 type style. It can definitely use some polish, and I'm sure we can also fix the messaging a little bit to help potential entrants understand what they're getting into when they join the university. So we're going to take a stab at redesigning this today. Here we've got the style guide, nothing crazy. We're just using the nice reds and purples from their existing site, and we're swapping them over to Public Sounds. Really basic style guide here. Let's get into it. Starting out with the homepage hero here, and this is arguably the most important part of the site, and we're changing things up and using a video to kind of get people a little more enveloped into the idea of the romantic, I guess, messaging of the site. Poking a little fun with the homepage hero text here that explains the value proposition, but also hints at the fact that if you do join, this will be your life from now on, whether or not you like it. Now, as I've said before, the purpose of a good homepage hero is to get the viewer kind of hooked into the emotional selling points of whatever it is that you're advocating on the site and kind of draw them further down the page. And a good way to do that is, of course, to clearly state your value proposition, which we've already done, but then also kind of talk about the benefits to the consumer of joining your service or buying your product. So that's what we're doing here. We're kind of breaking things down into very easy to understand benefits to the customer and displaying them below the hero. Now, of course, we can't really hook anyone in if we don't really use language that they understand. And in this site particularly, we're talking about kind of a weird esoteric concept that not very many people have been exposed to. So we kind of have to explain what we mean by a twin flame. And we're doing that both by definition and by example in this next block here. Now, of course, part of getting people emotionally interested in your offer is to help them understand that it's safe. And a great way to do that is to show lots of happy pictures of other people that have already moved through the process. So doubling down on that trust here in the section to just show all the other people that have joined Twin Flames University in the past. And of course, most people that are interested in a service like this, or a community like this rather, are probably trying to get married. So having success stories here that kind of clearly showcase that people are getting married through the community is a great way to sell that home. And of course, for anyone that's not quite ready to sign up today, we give them some more value, showcasing all the articles that have been published recently so that the people that are eventually going to sign up in the future, or maybe aren't, can kind of understand what they're getting themselves into. And from my experience browsing the site, reading through some of these articles is very eye-opening. And of course, for anyone that's seeing this that hadn't previously seen the Netflix documentary, you're going to have lots of questions, and I would hope that you do. So we're facetiously answering them here in the common questions block. Alright, there we go. This is a much more modern version of the same landing page. If you really wanted to lure people in with a landing page, you would probably build it like this. A very clear call to action that explains what you're getting, clear buttons that you want people to click on immediately. You've got value propositions that are showcased visibly below the hero here. And then you're kind of explaining the nuanced terminology that you're working with here. Like, specifically, the whole concept of a twin flame is very unique and weird. Most people probably haven't heard of it, so you'd probably have to explain it here. You're showing testimonials here, but then you're also coming full circle and kind of explaining what people are really getting into in the common questions down here, where you kind of pull back the curtain a little bit, so to speak, on the operation. I got some articles here just for fun. But this was a fun little exercise for me. It was an interesting design exercise to just tackle something I found in the real world. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you have changed anything? Hope you found something useful in this one, folks. Have a great day. Bye.